Well, hello, neighbor. It's me, Angie. Come on in. It's time for our neighborhood chat video. I'm feeling great. I hope you are too. But I know in reality that a lot of you are not feeling fine. It saddens me to think about that, but I know it's true. I watched a couple of videos, actually last night and this morning, of two different channels of the person saying that they were so depressed that they didn't know how they were going to go on with their life. One of them was an elderly person who stayed by themselves a lot and was very, very lonely. The other one was a person that was under a lot of stress in life and had to carry the full burden of their entire family, and they were just exhausted. I'm here to tell you, you're loved, you're cared about. Don't ever let your mind go to the place of no longer wanting to be in existence. You have a purpose. You have a reason for being here. If you have breath in your lungs, you still have a purpose. You may not know what it is, and it's okay if you don't know. You just continue on your path. Start healing. Start finding the light. You know, this elderly person that was doing the video was mostly staying in darkness, you know, a room that was dark, that didn't have a lot of light. And once you get caught up in it, because I know I have been caught up in the darkness of depression before years ago. So I know how it can take a hold of you and not let go. I know how it can do that. It's like it's physically human, and it just takes over who you are. And you find yourself in a state of, I just can't go on. I don't want to go on. My life's not going to get any better. I'm tired. Nobody cares about me. I've helped everybody else. Nobody's helped me. But I'm here to tell you, I love you, and there are people out there that care and love you for who you are. Don't fall for the voices that's going on telling you to that you don't matter, that life would be better off without you in it. Don't fall for that, because it's not true. All that's a lie, because you have so much to offer. I mean, there are people that are being bullied, that have been beaten down so much from being bullied on YouTube that they feel like they can't go on. Don't feel like that. Find your people. Get away from the ones that are bullying you. I mean, we have adults that bully adults. Believe that or not. I personally cannot stand a bully. I can't deal with a bully. Bullies are weak people. They're very weak. Anybody that has to put someone else down and make them feel bad about themselves are not worth even giving the time of day. I mean, if you can live with yourself after talking about someone, their appearance, the way they speak, their lifestyle, maybe where they come from. You only know to do better when you're taught to do better. Some people were brought up in a state of a situation where they only know what they know. and they don't know how to do any better. Some people don't know how to put on their makeup properly. Some people wasn't taught how to dress properly, speak properly. But that doesn't mean that it warrants you to bully them because they don't act or look the way you do. I mean, what gives anybody else the right to bully someone else because they think that person's different? I never want anybody to be down and depressed about anything. It's not healthy. And I want to be the person in somebody's life that builds up instead of tears down. Why wouldn't anybody want to be that type of person? I don't really understand how some people can come in and just automatically want to tear somebody down. You know, I've never really understood that. I've always wanted to encourage people, admonish them, and tell them how proud I am of them for the accomplishments that they have made. Encourage them to do better and greater things. Tell them that they're loved and they can do anything that their heart desires. You know, a lot of people feel bad about their appearance, and they don't really want to go on the camera when it comes to YouTube because they're afraid people will talk about the way they look. No. God made you. He made you the way you are. And you're beautiful. And if people do not see that, then you don't need to be around those people. You know, there are family members that will belittle other family members. I've seen parents talk badly about their children. Tell their children that they're fat, that they're ugly, that they're lazy. You know, just continually put them down. I don't get that. I don't understand it. But I'm here to tell you, find your group of people, and you'll know if they're your people, if they are encouraging you, uplifting you, saying nice things about you. I mean, not one of these friends that I'm just telling you this for your own good. No. They're telling you that because either, number one, they're jealous of you, or they want to dominate you, like be in charge and control you. If they are trying to put you down and make you feel less than someone else. I see this all the time on YouTube, and I don't get it. Why can't people just be people? You know, depression is a real thing. I've seen news media talk about high school children that could no longer take bullying, and then they no longer wanted to be in existence, and something would happen. How can the person that was bullying them live with that? I don't get it. But I'm here to tell you, when you get up in the mornings, you start giving yourself affirmations of love. I don't care how bad your situation is. You start talking to yourself and telling yourself that you matter, that you are loved. People care about you. You care about yourself. Open windows. Pull curtains back. Get light into your home. Don't sit in the darkness. Do something for someone else. Reach out to someone else. Encourage them. Go take a walk. I can't because I'm in a wheelchair. Get outside, get some sunlight. Let someone love you for who you are. Don't be ashamed of who you are. You know, you won't stay who you are if you continue to move on in life because we all change. I'm not the same person I was a few years ago. Now my morals and standards and my integrity and all that's intact, but I have changed. Y'all thought I was positive before, had a positive attitude before I had my revision for my pacemaker, but now I have a total new outlook on where my life is going now. Everything seems so much brighter, more enhanced. I just want to love my family more, hug my grandchildren, hug my children, bring you good content to let you know that you are loved and that you matter. Don't let anyone make you believe that you don't. You are here for a reason. You matter. You were meant to be here. Don't let anyone make you think that you're not. Follow your heart. Make your dreams come true. Something you may want to do that you haven't done, go do it if all possible. Tell people you love them, whether they say it back to you or not. It's okay to love people. It doesn't make you look weird because you love people. Hold people's hands. Look them in the eye and tell them, you're my friend and I care about you. You know, people have been through heartache. They've lost loved ones. You know, some people have lost their spouse, their child, a parent, and they just don't know where to go. And they're afraid to say anything to anybody because they're afraid people are going to talk about them in a negative way. But you know what I say to that? Let them talk. Because that only looks bad on them. You know, if someone says that they're your friend and they talk about you behind your back in a negative way, they're not your friend. If they haven't come to you first about it. I can't find any reason why someone should talk about someone else behind their back in a negative way. I can't find anything positive that can come from that. But I'm here to tell you, there are people in the world that will love you for who you are. They will accept you for who you are. And you will flourish, and you will mature, and you will have joy, and you will have peace unspeakable if you will just allow yourself to get out from under the situation that you're in. Tell yourself every day, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying in this situation. I'm going to find joy and peace and love. Now, I know some of you are tired and just exhausted from just life in general. I mean, the way the world is now, I cannot imagine how some people have to survive. It's unreal. But I want you to know that as long as you have breath in your lungs, you are meant to be here. I don't know how I can make that any more clear. You go look in the mirror and you say, I'm meant to be here. I am beautiful. I don't care how weird that sounds or how you think that you're not beautiful. The more you say it, the more you're going to believe it. And I don't mean in a vain way. I don't mean, like you become vain about it. I mean just in a positive, aspect of life that you know that you have value. And there are things you can do. There are things you've always wanted to do. And now's the time to do them. Life's short. Give instead of take. You know, a lot of people just want to take. And give expecting nothing in return. Don't expect anything in return, because that's real giving when you do that. When you give and you expect something in return, that's not giving. Love without expecting anything in return. Just do good to be doing it. Not for anybody to notice or to get pats on the back or get someone to say, good job. No. Do it because that's just who you become. Let people see you as a light and a vessel of someone that wants to change the world minute by minute, one person at a time. Because I'm here to tell you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can do anything that you put your heart to do. Mind, anything. Just decide. And I'm going to tell you something. It's not going to happen overnight. My change didn't happen overnight. But as I began to change, I kept enjoying it more and more to see what was going to happen the next day and the next day. And I love life now. I love where my life is, even though I'm in a wheelchair and I have multiple health problems. I love my life, and you can too. And with that being said, neighbor, this has been our neighborhood chat video for the week. Like, share, become my neighbor. You're welcome in my neighborhood. And don't forget, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye, neighbor.